Gateway Jax is breaking ground on its first project in Jacksonville next week, and they seem to have some really rad things coming up. So we brought Brian Mall, CEO of Gateway Jax, on to tell us some more. Hey, man, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so Gateway Jax has been in the news quite a bit lately. So tell us about who you are and why we'll all know the name before long.
Good. Well, we are a downtown development company entirely focused in downtown.
Cool.
We have about 28 different acres and 22 city blocks. Got to keep remembering what we're up to now. Under control. We are backed by a private equity fund, sponsored by JWB Real Estate Capital and DLP Capital.
Okay.
We've got a lot of exciting projects coming up. We've got our first one, which is Pearl Street.
Yeah, and, perfect segue. That was going to be the next question. So tell us about it.
So the Pearl Street district is a very large assemblage of property that we have in the urban core, sort of just near City Hall, James Weldon Johnson Park.
Gotcha.
So pretty quick walk down to the water, and we have about 9 blocks that we're building as part of this first project.
Wow.
We're kicking off our first block Tuesday, actually, October 29th at 10 a.m. for anyone that wants to come out and see it right by City Hall.
Yeah.
And so when we're fully built out on that project, we'll have about 1,200 residential units, a hotel, 200,000 square feet of retail, which will include a grocery store, full-service gym, about 35,000 square feet. And probably most importantly, I think, for people that are going to be living there or visiting, are all the new public spaces we're going to have.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
The grocery store,
yes.
right? Like downtown is by and large a food desert, right?
Yeah.
And so that is so key. I've said this constantly, like one of the things that downtown really needs in order to get people to live down there, right?
Yeah.
Are things like grocery stores and stuff. So that's very cool.
Yeah.
So what other projects are going to be underway?
So we're very focused right now on Pearl Street. That's where almost all of our attention is focused, but we have about $2 billion worth of projects that we're going to be building over the next several years. So, the idea is to get started in Pearl Street and then expand from there. And we've got a lot of property to build on.
That's so cool. I love downtown. I've always loved downtown. I live in the urban core.
Great.
Frederick, our producer and editor, he lives like downtown.
Amazing.
And we love it. And it's a place that we wanted to see develop so badly, right? But we've been falling so short. Why is that, and how are you guys helping that?
Well, I think there probably are a lot of factors, but one of the primary reasons why we think we have the ability and the advantage to do what we're doing is our scale. Not a lot of people have been able to assemble the type of property and the amount of property that we've been able to do all at once. And then, our team has done this before. Our background includes things like Water Street in Tampa, which a lot of your listeners and watchers probably know. And then HQ2, Amazon's HQ2 in DC, and a number of other big projects like that.
That's great.
And so we've done it before, and we're going to do it again.
I love it. All right, where do I send people to learn more?
GatewayJax.com.
GatewayJax.com. Brian, thank you so very much. I'm really excited for all the development. Jordan, what's coming up?